Genesis chapter 2, verse 15. And the Lord God took the man and put him into the Garden of Eden to dress it and to keep it. The placing of man in this paradise of delight, verse 15, where observe how God put him in possession of it. The Lord God took the man and put him into the Garden of Eden. So Genesis chapter 2, verse 8. Genesis chapter 2, verse 15, note here. Man was made out of paradise, for after God had formed him, he put him into the garden. He was made of common clay, not of paradise dust. He lived out of Eden before he lived in it, that he might see that all the comforts of his paradise state were owing to God's free grace. He could not plead a tenant right to the garden, for he was not born upon the premises, nor had anything but what he received. All boasting was hereby forever excluded. The same God that was the author of his being was the author of his bliss. The same hand that made him a living soul planted the tree of life for him and settled him by it. He that made us is alone able to make us happy. He that is the former of our bodies and the father of our spirits, he, and none but he, can effectually provide for the felicity of both. It adds much to the comfort of any condition if we have plainly seen God going before us and putting us into it. If we have not forced providence but followed it, and taken the hints of direction it has given us, we may hope to find a paradise where otherwise we could not have expected it. See Psalms chapter 47, verse 4. How God appointed him business and employment, he put him there, not like Leviathan into the waters to play therein, but to dress the garden and to keep it. Paradise itself was not a place of exemption from work. Note here, we were none of us sent into the world to be idle. He that made us these souls and bodies has given us something to work with. And he that gave us this earth for our habitation has made us something to work on. If a high extraction, or a great estate, or a large dominion, or perfect innocency, or a genius for pure contemplation, or a small family could have given a man a writ of ease, Adam would not have been set to work. But he that gave us being has given us business, to serve him and our generation, and to work out our salvation. If we do not mind our business, we are unworthy of our being and maintenance. Secular employments will very well consist with a state of innocency and a life of communion with God. The sons and heirs of heaven, while they are here in this world, have something to do about this earth, which must have its share of their time and thoughts. And if they do it with an eye to God, they are as truly serving him in it as when they are upon their knees. The husbandman's calling is an ancient and honorable calling. It was needful even in paradise. The Garden of Eden, though it needed not to be weeded, yet must be dressed and kept. Nature, even in its primitive state, left room for the improvements of art and industry. It was a calling fit for a state of innocency, making provision for life, not for lust, and giving man an opportunity of admiring the Creator and acknowledging his providence. While his hands were about his trees, his heart might be with his God. There is a true pleasure in the business which God calls us to and employs us in. Adam's work was so far from being in LA that it was an addition to the pleasures of paradise. He could not have been happy if he had been idle. It is still a law. He that will not work has no right to eat. 2 Thessalonians chapter 3 verse 10. Proverbs chapter 27 verse 23. The command which God gave to man in innocency, and the covenant he then took him into hitherto. We have seen God as man's powerful creator and his bountiful benefactor. Now he appears as his ruler and lawgiver. God put him into the Garden of Eden, not to live there as he might list, but to be under government, as we are not allowed to be idle in this world and to do nothing. So we are not allowed to be willful and do what we please. When God had given man a dominion over the creatures, he would let him know that still he himself was under the government of his Creator.